me, I'm sure all of us have enjoyed watching our favorite athletes score awesome goals on the soccer field, or sink many amazing baskets on the basketball court. Or how about watching a great musician play the violin or piano beautifully? We can get inspired and even try to copy and recreate some of what we see. For me personally, watching people I admire and respect has enabled me to improve my own skills, which I've tried to incorporate here at Appleby. Good morning, everyone. My name is Luka Parikh. For those who don't know me, I am in middle two. My two favorite sports are soccer and basketball, and I also enjoy playing the violin. I have two brothers, Ethan in senior one and Dylan in grade six, who will be coming here in September. I enjoy traveling around the world with my family, experiencing new things, and admiring the beauties of nature. There is a saying that goes, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Nature, interestingly enough, is filled with so many inspirational things that we often miss or do not recognize. Today I want to share with you a relatively new scientific term called biomimicry. The word biomimicry has a little word inside of it. That word is mimic. Biomimicry allows us to examine the phenomenal ways that nature responds to various challenges under certain circumstances and apply these techniques to help us solve complex human problems. For example, one might ask, how do geckos climb up vertical surfaces and hang upside down without falling off? The secret lies within the tiny little hairs of their toes. Researchers have managed to imitate the biomechanics of gecko feet to create climbing pads capable of supporting a human's weight. Each pad is covered with adhesive tiles with tiny polymer structures about the width of a human hair that creates an adhesive force when they are pulled up. Next, have you ever wondered how spiders are able to squeeze through tight spaces and change direction very quickly in small spaces? This has inspired the creation of life-saving robots designed to make their way through rubble after natural disasters to locate survivors. For example, after a natural disaster like an earthquake, these robots have been used to find trapped individuals and thereby save many lives. Now that you are acquainted with the scientific term biomimicry, I would like you to guess the inspiring object from nature that I will be speaking about. I will share it with you through a riddle. I am yellow, but I am not a banana. I can be over 10 feet tall, but I am not a giraffe. I have seeds, but I am not a lemon. I can provide oil, but I am not canola. I am a plant, but I am not a rose. What am I? I am a sunflower. Sunflowers are a natural symbol of sunshine and are beautiful and vibrant flowers. Did you know that sunflowers have numerous medicinal uses that have helped humans with malaria and high fevers for thousands of years? Today I hope to share with you some of the many wonders sunflowers have and how learning and modeling their behavior through biomimicry can enhance our lives and our contributions to the Appleby community. Did you know that sunflowers are the only flower to actually have the word flower in their name? These majestic flowers have long been symbols of adoration, loyalty, and longevity in many cultures. They are famous for evoking a feeling of positivity because of their large yellow blooms that embody the warmth and brightness of the sun itself. Think of paintings with sunflowers in them, like the ones painted brilliantly by Vincent van Gogh, or maybe a field of them, shining brightly and vividly on a hot summer's day. Keeping in mind the theme of biomimicry, I will now discuss a list of unique characteristics that sunflowers embody, which we can implement in our daily lives and in the Appleby community. Firstly, sunflowers can brighten up space with their radiance. They add positive energy to indoor spaces and gardens. Like sunflowers, we too can brighten up spaces here at Appleby and in our community. We can do this by speaking positively and kindly, by standing up tall to bullying and injustice. We can radiate positive energy so that Appleby is a welcoming and inclusive space for everyone. Sunflowers have the amazing ability to focus and follow the bright path of the sun. In French, the name for sunflower is tournesol, literally translating to turn to the sun. The head of the sunflower will seek out and follow the sun from east to west over the course of a day, no matter how strong or weak the sun is. It will orient itself to face the sun using a biological phenomenon called heliotropism. This ensures it directly faces the sun, thereby maximizing the rays it receives. Imagine if we all behaved in the same way. If we as Appleby students positioned ourselves to be positive, alert, and to maximize all that Appleby has to offer, we too would be like the sunflower following the light. No matter how challenging a situation or obstacle is, especially what is going on now, we can choose it to approach it positively. Whether it is learning a new instrument, making a new friend, learning a new language, engaging in meaningful service, or embracing remote learning, we can approach new things in a way that allows us to grow confidently and stand tall. Sunflowers can typically have over 1,000 seeds on average. Their seeds are initially quite small, but they can become giant plants with a bright and useful purpose. This concept can relate to so many of us. Our future hopes and dreams might seem quite tiny, just like sunflower seeds, but nature has proven to us that small seeds under the right conditions have the potential to grow to unimaginable heights. It is not unheard of for sunflowers to become extremely large. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, the tallest sunflower ever grown was in Germany in 2014, and amazingly surpassed 30 feet in height. When we pursue our dreams with perseverance and determination, they can grow beyond our wildest imagination. It's all about the effort that is put in and the determination to not give up in tough times. Did you know that each sunflower bloom is made up of as many as 2,000 individual flowers? At Appleby, there are many times where we may feel like we are just a small, insignificant part. I encourage you all to rethink this. Each one of us will always belong in a home form. We will all belong to one of 5 houses, and we will all belong to sports teams. From the sports we play, to the energy and music we create, to the class discussions we participate in, and the math and science problems we solve, the synergy that we create is incredible. Although you may think that you are simply a small, insignificant person in such a large community like Appleby, your collective small positive actions contribute to a much larger positive atmosphere. After all, Appleby as a whole school is greater than any of its individual parts. In addition, sunflowers detoxify the area around them. They can remove toxins such as lead, arsenic, and uranium from contaminated soil. In fact, they have been planted to clean up soil at some of the world's biggest environmental disasters. These include Chernobyl and more recently the Fukushima power plant in Japan after the tsunami of 2011. As young people, we are the hope for the future of humanity and of our dying planet. Wouldn't it be wonderful if, like sunflowers, we could collectively work together to detoxify our planet and its inhabitants from disrespect, disregard, and disgrace, thereby restoring and preserving it? Well, one's actions cannot change such a global issue. However, we can all start in our local community, even smaller. Collectively, we can make Appleby a school where we don't litter, we don't waste food, and where we are responsible for our carbon footprint. Sunflowers are also considered to be one of nature's beautiful magnets. Humans are drawn from many places to them because of their beauty. Their sweet nectar and tasty seeds attract butterflies, bees, birds, and other living creatures. We must collectively strive to be individuals whom others enjoy being around, spreading positive energy and approaching life with a positive and optimistic attitude. Our will to be leaders of character and kindness will inspire others to do the same. Never underestimate the power and influence that positivity and kindness have on the lives of others around you. As I reflect on all that is going on in our world today, I am comforted by our Appleby community. For me, it is very much like a field of sunflowers, people who brighten the world with their radiance, talents, and positive attitudes, people who have the amazing ability to focus, even in difficult times, people who have the seeds to dream big. Among us are people who are talented and unique and who can and will change the world for better. I would like to leave you with a famous quote from Helen Keller. Keep your face to the sunshine and you cannot see the shadows. It's what the sunflowers do. Thank you. And now we will end with hymn, Lion and Lamb.